So let's talk about AAC real quick, though, because they got that coming up. This is coming out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
They travel to Fort Worth, Texas, Dickies Arena. They play the 6 o'clock Central Standard Time game. They got the first round bye as the 2 seed, and they're more than likely going to be playing UCF in the quarterfinals. What are your thoughts?
Shoot, man. They all over the place. Because I think I'm just trying to think through it. I mean, UCF wasn't no cakewalk. UCF wasn't no cakewalk.
They got a legit pro on their team in Taylor Hendricks.
Yeah.
Legit pro.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean that ain't nothing to scoff at. So that could be tricky if we don't, go in with our heads on straight and get the W to get to see who we want to see again. And that'll be our third time playing them, fourth time playing. I know we're not in the basketball world. You're not supposed to look past games,
No.
but if we can get past UCF,
Right. It'd be Tulane.
yeah,
Well, it'd be Tulane. Tulane would play, I think, so it's Wichita State and Tulsa in that first round.
mm-hmm.
Tulsa is bad at basketball.
Yeah,
Wichita State would probably play Tulane in the quarterfinals. Then it would be the Tigers against Tulane in the semifinals.
and then
If they can get through Tulane, but let's not look past Tulane. They haven't beat Tulane this year
at all. And that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. And that wasn't even on my mind to speak about. But Tulane is an NCAA tournament team.
They just have some bad losses. Just like the Tigers have less bad losses and better wins.
Yeah.
Tulane, though, I love Ron Hunter as a coach.
I think the whole country's in love with him, man.
And I
that's
just
not
think
just a thing.
I just think it's just a different, I love the vibe of New Orleans. I love the just kind of that gritty vibe they have there.
Oh yeah.
And so I feel like Tulane at their peak is an NCAA team.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, they just have that youth kind of ebbs and flows of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're going to have to win the tournament, which means they're going to have to beat Memphis in the semifinal. They're going to beat Wichita State. They're going to beat Memphis and then play Houston in the final. But the hope is the Tigers can revenge, right? This is a revenge game.
It's incredibly hard to beat any sports team 3 times in a row. It's just hard.
They got to go on so the way their bracket lines up in the AAC tournament is, like we said earlier, UCF, probably Tulane, and then the rematch against Houston. You mentioned earlier it's very difficult for a team to beat you 3 times in a season. Their semifinal game and their potential final game, if they get through UCF, is against 2 teams that have beat them twice.
Mm-hmm.
Are you feeling pretty good about this? How are you feeling about it all?
I am. Now I don't know. I'm kind of, I choose to stay at arm's length away, but on the outside looking in, everybody seems pretty healthy.
Yep.
Everybody seems healthy. So it's always a good thing going into postseason with a healthy roster. We got UCF. We got Alo, we got KD, we got Dandridge, we got Williams, we got obviously Keontae's a freak accident, sucks, but I'm really loving, the minutes that Mercadden are getting because of Keontae's absence. And he's producing.
DeMario Franklin
has stepped up.
Is taking over that role.
Yeah.
He's definitely a difference maker right now.
Mm-hmm. X factor for sure. Plays hard on defense. I think when he focuses and puts his mind to it, get us a bucket when we need one. But I think, and again, going into postseason play, I will stand by it and I will continue to preach it. But when you got these guys who genuinely love each other and want to be around each other, stuff like that is what gets you W's in postseason play.
Mm-hmm.
You can trust your guys. You know your guys going to ride for you. Team huddles during the game, stuff like that. No bickering, no arguing. Guys being able to communicate effectively during a game, post-game, pre-game. That says a lot. And I think we're number one in that category, and I think that's something that's huge going into conference play.